live from Bristol Motor Speedway. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Boston Red Sox. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And he deals. Not close with that one. And we're underway here this afternoon. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Another 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now at the plate, Seiya Suzuki. And a big swing and a miss. Crochet, a former All-Star, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. At the plate, Nico Hoerner. And no one can get there. And that keeps the inning going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That one to first, and that squirts through. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. Double steal. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Out. And that will end the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. And stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran. And a quick out, number 1. Now it's Alex Bregman. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper. Horton, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping...
He dives, but he can't make the catch.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Bregman runs, pitching for a strike. You look at what the... Bregman, the runner at second with 1 away.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the veteran shortstop, Trevor Story. That one finds the corner, 0-1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play. Top of the second, and the batter now, Michael Bush. Crochet back to work. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Ball one there.
That's inside.
Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Miguel Amaya now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-2.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Ian Happ up to hit. A switch hitter batting right. Swings through that. 2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball to the right side. Takes it himself, and the Cubs go 1-2-3. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the DH, Masataka Yoshida. Tucker should have it. Hauls it in for the out. So up next, Roman Anthony. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. Late on that fastball.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
1 out, base is empty. In time to Bush, 2 away. Cedar Rafaela getting ready to hit. Popped up. Pointer on the move towards foul ground. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. That one off the mark, ball one.
You know, these Cubs, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. High in the air, out to right. Anthony settles under this one. 1 away. Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit. Swings through that one.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
On the ground, Story whips it to first. That's out number 2. So the lineup flips over, and up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
That's inside, and it's 1-1. Top of the third, no score. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
And it's strike two.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. Now it's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 48.
That's outside.
That's a ball.
And that's ball one.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative.
Run around the move. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Runner goes again. Line drive, base hit. Around third. He'll score, and the Red Sox have the lead.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Over to Swanson. He turns it on to Bush. It's a double play. Here's Alex Bregman.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
2 down, nobody on. Strike two.
From a pitcher's perspective,
No
that's
ball,
a
2 strikes.
beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Reaching for it, makes the catch. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Suzuki, 30 years old now, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging. Narvaez down to first with it. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Here's Nico Horner.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
On the corner at the knees for a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
And ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Kyle Tucker. 1 for 1 with a single so far. To the right side. Over to Lowe. And Tucker is retired. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, here's Nathaniel Lowe. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. It gets down, a base hit, and that's going to roll to the wall. Into second, and he's got a double.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Makes the grab, 2 down. And stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony grounded out his first time.
Runner!
He's trying for third. Gets down, base hit. Run comes in from second, and they lead by 2.
Waste no time there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Next to hit, Cedar Rafaela. Runner on the goal.
0-1.
Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. Crochet back to work. Going away.
You know, these Cubs definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. And they put the tag on him for the out.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
Amaya swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Late on that fastball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
The left fielder, number 8,
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Go to second. Ow! And there's a ball. Red Sox by 2. Right through there for a strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
That pitch just misses the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 2 outs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. Here's the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
now pitching for Chicago, number 32, Ben Brown.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.